So, every time. So it occurs to me I didn't fill you in on everything that happened during my adventure sleeping out under the stars, or as Tom likes to call it, urban camping. I was fortunate enough that when I first got here, I was protected by a married couple, a 60-year-old man from Arkansas and a 26-year-old woman from Memphis, Tennessee, and I'll call them T and L. I'm not going to use their names because I don't want to exploit them. But so the other night, T and L had a couple of drinks, fell asleep down the alley, when a mentally ill person who thought I was Lucifer and had been searching for me for about 2 days found me. So I book it and run from the mentally ill guy out of the frying pan into the fire. I'm booking it down Union Avenue. My phone's just died. I let all of you know I was about to be murdered and asked for your money, and just hoped that by the time I got to the Econo Lodge, the money would be there. So I'm running down Union Avenue at midnight when a car that is approaching me turns off its lights and pulls into the parking lot in front of me. And guys get out. I end up running all the way from Union Avenue up to the Econo Lodge, where there are 3 more predators that T&L had pointed out to me, sitting outside, where the Econo Lodge is telling people that their credit card machine is down, and then making the homeless people, or the veterans, or the disabled, take their cards across the street, draw money out, and then taking their money and either not letting them stay at all, or just letting them stay one night, and then telling them that they have to leave or they will call the cops. I don't even know how you can live with yourself doing that, but it's happening. And if it weren't for a guy I'd met 3 days earlier, I would be dead. And if I didn't have, say what you want to, if my driver's license did not say Collierville, and if I were not white, I would be dead, or at least stabbed. And I don't care to experience either of those things right now. I made up a bullshit story about running down the street because my car broke down. He didn't want to let me in because he thought I was sick. I finagled my way through and ended up getting safely into my room just in time to charge up my phone and then grab some much needed sleep. I was soaked all the way through. I gotta get in shape. Shit. I think we all do. But anyways, I'm very grateful for those of you that chipped in, and I am safe and sound. It looks like I'm going to be working out of Constance Abbey, helping with them, and maybe staying at one of the local churches' hospitals to operate out of there. That way I don't have to worry about infecting anybody else. Or I could just camp outside. I don't know. I think my days of camping, urban camping, are done. But I cannot imagine doing this for 3 years, much less 3 weeks. Shit. That's rough. There are definitely people that take advantage of other people, and some of them are not gated communities, and some of them live on the street. I've seen some weird stuff, but I've also seen really good people who just happen to have fallen on hard times. T is a veteran who came here to get his foot worked on at the VA. While he's here, his license is suspended, his truck gets taken, he can't even get home. Got a home, he just couldn't get home. Constance Abbey helped hook him up with his daughter after his phone was stolen for trying to help somebody. If it hadn't been for both of them, someone would have knocked me in the head and taken all of my shit. I was naive to think that you can just go out and help people, because you can't take predators away from prey. When they get hungry, they start figuring out what the cause of that hunger is, what the cause of the famine is, and fixing it. And they have definitely, when you're stuck out in the same city with people, no matter how many miles it is, you got to realize, to the homeless, none of the inside of a building is not accessible. So really the city is much smaller when you're trying to avoid somebody. So I think I'm done with the Bear Grylls shit, but I will update y'all later. Hannah Dobbs is coming down with a load of supplies, and I'm swinging by Alice's house to pick up some breathing mask. and take some to the shelter as well. So we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.